The NIHR Leicester Biomedical Research Centre is celebrating Our Year in Highlights 2020. In January, the Leicester Kidney Lifestyle team found high levels of inactivity in people with kidney conditions. Now they're interested in finding out why that is and how to help. In February, we celebrated 20 years of the Institute for Lung Health. We also worked with Nottingham BRC to find 3 new genes that put some people at higher risk of an incurable lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, or IPF. In March, we found that the function of the heart can be significantly improved in patients with type 2 diabetes through exercise. In April, a trial showed a less invasive cardiac procedure works as well as surgery. Transcatheter aortic valve implantation, or TAVI, is used to treat patients with severe aortic stenosis. The EXCEED study began investigating the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on long-term health conditions. In June, 2 online rehabilitation programs were made free to healthcare providers to keep pulmonary and cardiac rehabilitation accessible during the pandemic. In July, we launched 2 national COVID-19 studies. These were FOSP COVID and UK REACH. Working with researchers in Glasgow, we found a new class of drugs could pave the way for new asthma treatments targeting previously unknown pathways. In September, we launched a study investigating the impact of COVID-19 on kidney patients. In October, we started a new COVID-19 advisory group. People with experience of COVID-19 are now helping us shape our future research. In November, we celebrated the launch of the new NIHR Patient Recruitment Centre, Leicester, and their new COVID-19 vaccine trial, which launched shortly after. They've now recruited over 100 volunteers. And in December, we found that ethnic minority healthcare workers are more likely to have built up antibodies to COVID-19. Thank you to everyone who has made research possible in 2020.